Democrats' hopes of winning the House this fall just got a boost. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court releasing a new congressional district map that could help the party pick up several seats in the battleground state. The president sounding off on the decision, tweeting, quote, "Don't let the Dems take elections away from you so that they can raise taxes and waste money." So what does this mean going forward? Here to break it all down is Republican strategist Eric Beach. Thank you for joining us this morning, Eric. Sure. All right, so let's talk about the march to the midterms here. And let's talk about, we've seen news over the last couple days about Pennsylvania specifically. Before we get started, why should people all across the country care about what's happening there right now?
Well, if you think about it, Democrats only need 24 seats across the country to retake the House. In Pennsylvania, they may have a chance to take 2 or 3 seats back because of this redistricting measure. This is a state where Trump won by 44,000 votes. He won 12 of the 18 congressional districts. And now with this decision, it may be 10-8 or even 9-9, worst case scenario.
And as you can see right here, the state Supreme Court voted 4-3 to impose new boundaries. The problem is you had Tom Wolf, you had Republicans, you had GOP members who could not come to an agreement on a new map. So therefore, the Supreme Court said we're drawing our own.
I think the Democrat Tom Wolf knew that he would take his chances with the courts. So
this is what it is currently looking like right now. And this is, as you can see right there. Tell us what we're looking at here.
So, right there in the suburbs of Philadelphia, especially the northern suburbs, you're talking about districts that lean R, but now are going to go into the Democratic column. But, not all is lost for the Republicans. You look at places like Lancaster, there might be a flip there as well, and somebody that has to retain that seat as a Democrat. So, I think a lot of people are expecting there could be a 2-seat pickup here. But for the most part, Republicans are going to have to get out to vote and make sure they turn on their machine.
So you see what this currently looks like. Now let's take a look at the revisions as of May 15th anyway. Tell us the difference.
Well, there's about a 3 or 4 seat difference. Currently, congressional seats went to the Republicans, 13 out of 18. Now they're projecting about 10 out of 18, or even worst case scenario, 9v9. And again, you're talking about 3 or 4 seats out of 24 across the country that can flip the House to the Democrats.
How will this affect, or will it affect, the special election coming up?
Well, absolutely. It's not going to affect the special election per se. The great irony of Saccone and Lamb is they're going to have to go district hunting after this election. They may run in a different district, both of them, winner and loser. Saccone, if he wins, he can go into the 14th district, where it's more Republican, and Lamb could go into the 17th district. Whether they win or lose, they have to go shopping for a district.
Right. Okay. So how this played out in 2016, we can see right here in Pennsylvania's 18th district. President Trump took this one.
20 points.
Yeah.
20 points. And really, he took Pennsylvania by less than 1 point, but now this is a toss-up in this particular district. But again, what's so absurd about this process, Jillian, is that the winner of this may not even run in November for the same seat. They're going to switch seats.
Interesting. And finally here, let's talk about the special election, as we were just mentioning, 18th district. How do you see this playing out?
Well, I think Saccone's going to win here on March 13th, but then he only has 7 days to turn around and file for a different district. I think what you're going to see is him win it and then turn over to the 14th district. But even if Mr. Lamb loses, he can go and run in the 17th district in November. It's going to be a wild period of time here in Pennsylvania.
And quickly before we let you go, do you think what's going on right there, everything we went through, is going to have a significant difference on this?
I think it's going to have a huge impact, not just for the state of Pennsylvania, but around the country.
Okay. Thank you, Eric, for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.